Welcome to See the World! In this episode, it will be all about history. Because we will explore two historic cities in peninsular Malaysia. I present to you Malacca City. With its historical architectures and the weight-gaining experiences. And here is Georgetown Penang. We'll take you to enjoy all part of it. From its cultural heritage to its wonderful highland. Are you ready? Join us to see the world.
Big reward for us.
Join us to see the world.
Peninsular Malaysia is a modern and metropolitan country in Southeast Asia. Like ants to sugar, people are coming here to find their own sweet elements amid the diversity of the society. And between the skyscrapers, because they have many. But it's all only a small part of a bigger story. A story that is not always sweet, but has formed Malaysia today. And we will unveil those layers of history from Malaysia historical city, Malacca, the capital city of Malacca State. In 2008, the city is named as the World Heritage City by UNESCO, as it has been a melting pot of Eastern and Western cultures. For you who love the historical exploration, the city is absolutely a perfection. And we will start the journey in Malacca from this replica ship. This Portuguese ship remarks the beginning of colonial era in Malaysia and also the beginning of how cultural exchanges between West and East mixed in this country. Portuguese made the first European colonial claim in Malaya, the old names of peninsular Malaysia, by releasing the anchor in the city. And this is a replica of Flor de la Mar, or Flower of the Sea, one of Portuguese ship. The interesting part is Malacca had been popular even before the Portuguese landed. And this river cruise helps me imagining how busy Malacca was as the trading port. Merchants from many nationalities crossed this river back and forth because of its strategic location facing the Malacca Straits. And also the free trade policy implemented by the Malacca Sultanate had been making the port busier than ever. But when the Portuguese took over the city and imposed high taxes, Malacca was slowly losing its glory. It is actually not only Portuguese, but other countries took turn conquering the city, and these ruins witnessed it all. This is Porta de Santiago, one of the four main gateways of the Portuguese fortress, a famosa or the famous. This is the only gate left, which only takes seconds to explore. So yeah, this is it. Going up to the hill, one can find the oldest Catholic church in Southeast Asia, St. Paul's Church. Here lies a number of tombstones. From the tombstone of a captain, a chief merchant from Amsterdam, and someone's beloved wife. Many said that the tombstones were made to honor the Portuguese and Dutch dignitaries. But maybe you are wondering, where actually is the fort? Well, they are gone, everyone. I'm sorry. So here is the story. The Portuguese built the Famosa fortress as a shelter, which would save them from the frequent attacks of the indigenous people. The Dutch then took over Malacca and decided to expand the fortress, reviving the glory of the port which never made it. The fortress then handed over to the British, but British destroyed the fortress out of the fear that it might be used against them after the city handed back to the Dutch. And today only few remain left for the sake of history. Phew, that's quite complicated. It is believed that the ruins are the oldest surviving European architecture in Asia. Well, the Dutch also had their original building, which is this iconic red church, Malacca Christ Church. It is built to commemorate the 100 years of conquering Malacca and also the replacement of St. Paul's Church. The area was called the Red Square, and now it is a must-visited landmark of Malacca. The interesting fact is this church is still operative, serving public mass up to this day. Enough with the history, let's enjoy Malacca in different way.
Welcome to Junker World. Let's see what we can get with this 50 ringgit Malaysia.
Jonker Street in the daylight is the primary road in Malacca Chinatown. But when the night comes, the road is closed and turned into the famous night market area in Malacca.
What an amazing way to attract the attention.
Here, you can have different kinds of street food that you may have never tasted before. And also various of souvenirs you may take home. And my first choice falls into this Ragam beard candy for 10 ringgit Malaysia only.
I want one peanut. Actually, it reminds me of the candy I used to eat in the elementary school, but we call it Nenek Lampir or the witch because of its shape. But this one, it's more like a cocoon. Let's taste it. It's sweet. Well, it's the peanut, but it's hard for me to chew it. So yeah. Oh my god! Is that a candy?
And for the rest of the show, you will see me doing a food safari.
I want the curry fish ball, the small one. The small one, yes. Curry fish ball for 7 ringgit. Okay, thank you so much. It's good, but it's really cold and I have a sensitive teeth, so yeah, it's a struggle here. That's pretty. 10 ringgit. Thank you.
Join us to see the world.
Every part in Malacca will bring you back to the old times. So that's the hotel. And I choose the Bubba House Malacca from ticket.com app. This is a boutique hotel which offers you more than just a stay.
Hi, good morning. I want to check in. Thank you so much.
The This hotel has a historical and cultural settings, which allows you to experience living in a house of Peranakan family. It is not very big, but the high ceiling and wide windows making the hotel looks more spacious. There's also a reading room where you can relax and drown in thoughts. If you ask me my most favorite part, I think this area. They get this wide window and then a little garden and then a natural light. It's so relaxing being here, really. The hotel also provides you comfort with 5-room categories option, completed with facilities of a 4-star hotel. The earth tone color makes the room feels homey. It is getting homier with the authentic cuisine of Malacca. But the offers do not stop here. They have a rooftop and a few of traditional houses lining up, leaving you feeling like you are part of the society. The Baba House Malacca is definitely the icing on the cake. Our historical exploration continues with, of course, the one and only My Dear Friend from Ticket.com. I booked the domestic flight from the app since it's easy, simple, and cheap price guaranteed. So, where are we going next? Welcome to Penang. Penang is the island located in the northern part of the Straits of Malacca.
Welcome to Penang!
Same as Malacca City, the capital city of Penang, Georgetown, is listed as the World Heritage City by UNESCO. Here, people are fully aware of their heritage. It is shown by how they preserve the legacy made up of acculturation from East and West centuries ago. And thank you for Penang Global Tourism who will sponsor our journey in Penang. Unlike Malacca, Penang was only colonized by the British. And Penang Global Tourism will take us to the silent witness of British colonialism, Fort Cornwallis. This island was the gateway of the Britain's East India Company to the peninsular Malaysia. The first time British came here, the island was uninhabited. So the British let the settlers came and claimed the land. Many people from multi-ethnic came and lived here, including Chinese who dominated the population in this island. So I visited earliest Chinese immigrant neighborhood, Chu Jetty, accompanied by my friend Mr. Lawrence, the guide from Penang Global Tourism.
So when they arrive here, the first thing is to actually get a job. Yeah, any job available, they will get a job. And because Penang, a trading port, so obviously they work around the port area. They work as cargo carriers. Jetty became the landing base, for the trading boats. Okay. So the traders from Indonesia, from Thailand, from Burma, they used to bring their produce here to Penang, and they started the barter trade. The barter trade in those days, they don't use money. Okay. So you exchange goods.
People in Chu Jetty have been living in the same lifestyle since the first time they came to Penang. That is why this community also listed as UNESCO World Heritage. If Chujedi shows the traditional life of the community, on the other hand, this mansion shows the opulent lifestyle of the owner. Welcome to the Museum of Peranakan House. Peranakan people were born from the intermarriage between Chinese and Malay. The men are called Baba and the women called Nyonya. The mansion mimicked the lavish life of the first owner of the house, Kapitan Chung Keng Kui. Because Kapitan was the head of the household, he took control of everything in the house. So he often sat in the dining room and watched out every single moves in the house. The Kapitan wanted to control everything, but there was no CCTV at the time, so he made one. That one, the first mirror. And also, second CCTV. Second mirror. So, he could see everything. The mixture of cultures also manifests in something we can taste, foods. And Penang is known to be the food capital in Malaysia. The famous street food here is char kway teow. So every state in Malaysia, they have a different version of char kway teow. But the famous one is coming from the Penang. And the best time to eat the char kway teow is when it's still hot. So yeah, don't let it cool. Let's eat it right now. Apparently, the culture tastes nice in your mouth.
Join us to see the world.
I have had a great time here in Penang yesterday, so today let's make it even greater. But first, what could be better than starting the morning by drowning ourselves in the bathtub? Nothing. And it is all thanks to the Ascot Gurney Penang Hotel. This 5-star hotel is our friend's Tika.com recommendation. Entering the hotel, you will be welcomed by a grand luxury lobby. And also get a nice welcome drink from the Joe's Bar. The Ascot Gurney Penang provides you of 4-room categories, bringing the concept of your own apartment. This studio room is their entry level, which suits for you and one of your companion. The bathroom wraps in marble walls gives some neat and elegant vibes. If you are traveling with your families, I suggest you to book 2-bedroom premier with a sea view, because everything is doubled here. The living room is more spacious with the dining area. The room facilities is even more complete with equipped kitchenette. They have 2 rooms and 2 bathrooms, one with a shower, while the other one comes with a bathtub and the exquisite sea view. This is definitely one of my favorite views in my journey on Penang. Well, I never imagined that I can relax in a tub, but play with the bubbles and stare at Malacca streets. What a great experience! Other great thing you may experience is their facilities, which are designed for everyone. From the adults and kids swimming pool to the gym area and kids corner only. So now let's enjoy the breakfast first before we move on to the next destination. Penang is not just an island surrounded by the sea, but it is also blessed with a mesmerizing highland view. So now the journey continues up to Penang Hill, or known as Bukit Bendera or Flagstaff Hill. To reach the top, we use this funicular railway track, spanning along 2 kilometers and can accommodate up to 100 persons per trip. It takes around 45 minutes to go up to the hills, and every time you go higher, the view will go better. Can you imagine that before they had this modern train, that the first transportation that they had to go up to the hill was a pony? Really? I'm not kidding. Curious information mentioned that. I love the 360 city view with a blurred horizon line. And I love these little monkeys too. Penang Hill is a hill resort that offers nature and vintage attractions, like this old house with a little garden once belonged to the British. The British used to come and stay here for a short vacation. But now this house turned into a British colonial restaurant, the David Brown at Strawberry Hills. And I am about to become a British by sipping the afternoon tea. The one that I order is afternoon high tea set. It has 3 tiers. The first tier is savory food. The second tier is the dessert. And the last one is the fruit. People would normally start with the scone and then eat from the bottom to the top. I can imagine myself having a tea time with the royals, or maybe be part of the royals. You'll never know. Close to the Penang Hill, there is Malaysia's largest Buddhist temple, Kek Lok Si. Because my trip in Penang is nearing its end, I am about to end it with a wish. Here, there is a famous wishing ribbon that you can buy. I want this. This is a constant happiness, and I want this family to be safe, and I think
successful career.
For my last wish, I wish it will always cherish me every time I look back to this journey, and I wish I can go back here one day.